Good afternoon, fellow YouTubers. Mark Welsh Piper. Just been watching Simon's video on his Monte Cristo cigar review, which was very enjoyable to watch. Yeah, it was an okay cigar for him, which I'm a bit disappointed in, really, as I sent it him. Yeah, so it swings and roundabouts, isn't it? So I thought I'll grab one myself today, and I've got a special one here. It's the only one I've got in my humidor, and it's a Cohiba. As you know, it's a flagship of the Cuban range. It's a Cohiba Robusto, so it's standard, just over 5 inches and a 52 ring gauge. Thought I'd treat myself. It's the only one, and the reason why I pulled this out of my humidor, the foot has started to crack. I don't know whether the camera's going to pick this up. I'll try and roll it down, but I don't know whether you can spot it. See here, the foot has started to split, and I don't know why. So any comments from you guys who know what causes that? My humidor's fine. It's just I put an extra Boveda pack in it a couple of weeks ago, so I thought the cigars were a little bit dry. And I think I did talk to Simon about it. So I put an extra Boveda pack in, which seemed to bring the humidity in that up a bit better. I think it's running about 70% humidity and around about 62 temperature, something like that, which I thought would be ideal. But I've noticed a crack on this one, so it's the only one I've got. I've had it a while. I've had it a few months now in my humidor, so I thought I'd treat myself. And of course, you gotta have a coffee. So we've got a bit miserable and wet here out here today. Back to work tomorrow night, guys, after 6 days off. I was expecting this to be not long lit up, but I expected it to be a lot stronger than what it is. Being like them, these cigars, if you're interested, about 40 quid each at the moment. I'm not doing a review on cigars, guys. My palate's not good enough. But yeah, I can see why they're 40 quid each. The taste. Tastes absolutely sublime. Well, for me anyway. Yeah, what little I know about cigars. It's nice to see Giuliano, Jack the Piper, in his first pipe. Fabulous looking little pot he's done there. And for him to get a comment like he did off Jason Mouton, we all know how good Jason Mouton is and his pipes are. And to get a comment that he'd buy it, what more could you ask for, you know? To get a comment off an artisan piper like Jason Mouton, that he'd be willing to buy one of your pipes. Now, if that isn't a stamp of approval, I don't know what is. Looking forward to James's live tonight, later on. Yeah, I was up against stupid hours o'clock. I was up like 4 o'clock this morning. I've had watched about 3 lives again this morning. But I'm gonna miss the load next week, because the next 2 weekends I'm actually in work. So the way my shift patterns work, so I'm gonna I'll miss load. So if you're wondering where I am, guys, that's where I am. I'm in work. Gary popped up yesterday, didn't he, on Simon's, after a bit of a time away. He's made another video, so great to see you back, buddy. I think you have to be careful last night, because Father John, you have to be careful with Father John in the house. That was a good laugh. That was a good laugh. Getting back to it, eh, Gary? Slagging each other off. That's what mates do. Yeah, that was good. That's going to be even better when when we get together again. But as you know, I understand why, what's been going on. I was just watching Fawkes and Sons as well. The father and son duo. If you don't watch them, if you like your cigars, give them a sub. Go and check the channel out. They do some fabulous smokes. And it's been 2 years since their first went live. That was a good video, lovely video. Again, as usual, they always have cigars that are either virtually impossible to get hold of. But it was a good watch, real good watch. I think Kirby's in town. Kirby Allison. I think he's done another video with the Sahakians, Ed and Eddie. From Davidoff. Yeah, that's another channel I will never, I will always watch. Because when he's with the Sahakians. Oh. I think, I think Eddie was talking about his, Edward, the father, talking about his first times in Cuba and his flights. So it was good because he was on about the first flights. I think it was Aeroflot he went on. One of the first flights he went on was Aeroflot. And he had to stop over somewhere. I think it was Newfoundland. And he was just saying like, they had to get off the plane and all that sort of stuff. And they went into the terminal. Then you had to wait for the kettles to boil or whatever they used, so they could have a drink or a coffee, and that was it. Tea or coffee, that was it. And then in flight, what is it? I think the in-flight refreshments was apple or an orange. How times have changed. Wow, apple or orange. And then when they got to Cuba, they went through a terminal, and Edward was saying, if the stewardess was throwing the fruit to the passengers, and if you didn't catch one, you wouldn't get one. So Eddie put a couple in his pockets. So when he got to the terminal, they said no food allowed. So that what they put in his pockets, he lost. Oh, some great stories. I've got to carry on watching that because I haven't finished the ending of that. I've only watched about half of that video, which I'll watch later before all the lives come out. I really dug myself a hole on Donald Hughes' live the other night. Oh, what an idiot. I was just talking about cigars. I was saying, when my 60th coming up in May, I was hoping to get a nice box, to open a box of cigars and get that fresh smell of the fresh bundle. And how nice, because there's a guy called Alexander Esperano or something like that, does does a lot of unboxing. Yeah, it's on my channel list if you want to see it. And he does some, he does about one a month, and he pulled out a box of Upman's Connoisseurs #1 25 box, and that, the guys who don't smoke cigars won't understand this. That view of when they pull out a bunch of cigars, then you turn it round and you get, all them cigars lined up in a nice bundle. The view, it's absolutely, and obviously the smell. I wish my smelly vision, I can't get my smelly vision. Was, I envy that. And that's what I'm hoping to do on my birthday, to open up a nice box of a cabinet of cigars. And then that's what I was saying, and then and Donald was saying, and I didn't, it was taken the wrong way. We sorted it out, and it wasn't like I wasn't asking people for cigars or anything. That wasn't my point of view. I was just saying I wanted to feel that the enjoyment, the day that to just be in that time slot where you've got your first bunch, your first cabinet of cigars. And that's what I was hoping, for my birthday, because it's my 60th, as a lot of you know. And then Donald starts, he was on about, oh, you know, it could be hard getting cigars on there, whether you can get, you know, and that's so we had a bit of a discussion and chat, and I was trying to apologise and all that stuff. And the more I said, the more it dug me, the hole got bigger. So I just made me apologies and shut up for a bit. This is a good cigar. I mean, like I said, I'm no expert on cigars, but wow. Yeah. Look at that gold label, guys. Look at that label. I'm going to try and bring the camera out and get a bit more light on this. Beautiful, beautiful label. And I've cut mine in a cross shape, which I like to do on the larger cigars. It's going down well. Yeah, it's a little bit of a treat, because there's a couple. The ones I've got in my humidor, I want to age a little bit more. I haven't got hundreds in there or nothing like that, but there's a few in there. A couple of special ones which I've been given. Sorry. That's me cough, it's not a cigar. You know, I've got a cough, guys. Oh, that's nice coffee. So I'm just chilling out, enjoying the smoke. Thinking of the horrors I'm going to go back to tomorrow night. Oh, again, fun. Let the games begin again. Had a good national mafia last week. Poor old Willie on his own. John, I hope you're getting better, and hope things cleared up for you. I know you're not been well, and anybody else in the matter who's sort of been in the wars the last few weeks. I've had enough messages of well wishes and stuff like that, so I'm sending it back to all you guys who are not well or ill or anything going on in your lives at the moment, and it's affecting your YouTube stuff and whatever, and your friends and all that, and you're not, you know, keeping you away from the stuff you love, which is being on here, talking to your friends and being part of the community. So anybody going through anything at the moment, you know, I wish you all the best and hope you recover soon and you're back with us. Yeah, so yeah, so well wishes best wishes to each and every one of you. And, Tim, what's his name? Hermit Piper Tim. Yeah, sorry, Tim. Yeah, he had another. I think he brought out last week. He had another cigar review. I think he's sold some of his pipes. I think he's more going to concentrate more on his cigars now, I believe. He's not giving up pipe smoking, but I believe he's cutting down. Excuse me, bit of wind. Beg your pardon. He's cutting down on his pipes. Another guy I like to watch, especially with his cigar reviews, because when I'm watching you guys like Simon, Alexander, Davidoff, Fawkes, you know, Tim, Donald Hughes, you know, what you guys say, you know, your reviews help me decide what I want to buy next, and then I go and try it out for myself. But like I said, we've all got different palates, so what you might like, I might hate. You know, I think it's crap, but it does help. It does help. I was thinking about getting a subscription from one of the club subscriptions from over the States, but apparently, I don't know. There's a lot of good cigars over there, I believe. So I don't know. But the trouble is, it's going to be customs issues, isn't it? I think we've got a couple over there in the UK, but as you know, cigar prices in the UK absolutely astronomical. I know they do Cohibas in the States, but they're all different labels, and I don't think they're Cuban. I'm 99% sure they're not Cuban. I still think they've got import issues, haven't they? So they make using I think they're using their own tobaccos over there, aren't they? But yeah. I'm surprised at this though. The ash isn't. I'd expected the ash to be a lot better. It looks very wrinkly to me rather than smooth. You know, for me, I'm looking for a good, a very grey ash. You know, very smooth. It's smoking fine. It's burning down fine, but it's very, very rough looking. Okay, love. It's very rough looking. Oh, they knock my camera over. As you can see there, it's very rough looking ash there. Yeah, I'm filming on my phone because I've got a decent camera. I keep looking at cameras, and I had a Canon D50 or something, the last camera I had. But the zoom lens on it was crap. You know, my phone's got a better zoom than what the bloody £600 camera had. So I'm looking at a decent vlogging video, decent vlogging camera. I was thinking of the DJI Pocket 2, little dinky camera. No more. I think it's about the size of the head of that screwdriver. You know, it's got a it's on a floating axis or floating bevel, what do we bloody call it? You know, the lens. The lens isn't huge, but I think the Pocket 2's got a wider angle than a wide angle lens that you can put on the front. Very small, very easy to lose. But like everything else, you buy the camera, then it's cost you just as much for the accessories to go with it. Microphones, stuff like that. Now I know a lot of people use Rode microphones, because when I was using on my caravan and stuff, I was thinking about getting one then. I've got a lavalier microphone somewhere, but can I hell find it? But I can't plug it into this phone because I haven't got a 3.5mm jack on this, because my phone I'm using is a Huawei P30 Pro, so I'm on the Android rather than the Apple. Slide this band off. It's, you know, it's yeah, nice band. Oh, I might put that in. I put that in resin. Yeah, my first Cohiba, believe it or not. Yeah, maybe put it in a little resin block or something, and yeah, put a little plaque on it. My first Cohiba, date I smoked it. Little keepsake. I thought about doing. I've seen some videos on resin stuff, and excuse me. And there's some of the guys like in Australia, Ben Works and a few others. There's one called Nick Zamaretti. He does some great stuff. He's put can of beer. But some real nice looking cans. The design on the cans in from around the world. I don't think any cans of beer here in the UK, or we can get hold of, really stand out. My favourite beers are one's a stout, Guinness. I like a couple of pints of that now and again, but I can't drink a lot of that because obviously it's heavy. And John Smith's bitter I like, so I might try go to putting a couple of them in a case of bloody sorry, in a block of resin just for the hell of it. Working on Johnny Onions and stuff at the minute. I don't get that out until what, end of March, beginning of April. Because I'm working on the inside of the tray, and he wants, he's asked me to do a Gareth Hogarth, get a sign for Gareth Hogarth. I'm sat in the middle of it, so I'm just working out whether to use a vinyl, print the label off, the sign off, download the sign, print it off, maybe either use Mod Podge to seal that, because I've got it in on photographic paper, seal it with Mod Podge, then put a coat of epoxy on it, a clear coat epoxy on it, or to cut it out and make it like a stencil and use acrylic paints, then put, excuse me, bit of wind again, sorry, apologise guys, whether to use a stencil and use acrylic paints, then pour the clear coat on it. So I haven't decided which way to go down with that yet. A few other little trinket things I've done for him. I've sent him some photographs of what I've done so far. He seems to like it, so that's half my job done. He's liking it. Yeah, great. So yeah, oh, we all love onions. And you guys, you lucky buggers over in the States, going over to Muletown next week. That's going to be an awesome gathering, because I think there's going to be a couple of hundred people from the YTPC getting together, and they're going to have a blast. People you follow and talk to, and to meet them in person. It's going to be a hell of a meet up that. Yeah, guys, I want to ask the guys in the States. I know you got a tribute light up to Marches 860. I'd like to be part of that. So if anyone knows what time you're going to do the actual light up, can you let us guys who used to follow matches and still watch his videos, even if you guys can let us know what time you're going to do your light up, so we can do it over here and we can be part of that tribute light up. So yeah, please guys, any information, put it in the box, yeah, so we can be part of it as well. I think a lot of people over here supported matches. I don't know how many people knew him personally, but yeah, the godfather of the YTPC. He's handed over the I think he's handed over the that challenge to Mutton Chop. He's now currently doing a monthly. This month he's doing a smoke off or something, or whether he's doing different blends, then doing like he's asked guys to purchase so many blends, try it and smoke it together and see what they think of it. But I've not seen nothing up yet. Well, nothing's come up on me my little bell to say they've uploaded a new video. Might have to check it in case I haven't, but like I said, there's a lot of weird stuff going on. And I was talking to, I messaged Simon on his live the other day that a lot of channels have been like boycotting. All his stuff's gone off, so I think something's happened there, and he's had to take all his videos down, or the YouTube's playing silly buggers again, because he's promoting tobacco goods and stuff, which they don't seem to be liking at the moment. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. There's a few channels. What's happened to? I've been subscribed to, gone over to look at something, and the channel's completely empty. So, any of you guys experiencing that over in the States? Or same with me. You subscribe to somebody, and then next minute you go and check it, and you're not subscribed. Going to YouTube, it's a bit of a pain, because you don't know. Because you're not subscribed, you're stuck it off. You're not getting your notifications when they're uploading a video or anything. And if you, like me, got a lot of subscriptions, I'm gonna have to get a couple more of these. Yeah. yes, these are nice. The cigar just asked itself. Yeah, these are going down really well. Going down. You can understand why they're so expensive. Which I find surprising, really. I was expecting to be give me a kick in the face, this one. I'm finding this mild. Medium. It's supposed to be medium full. Really, yeah, really enjoying this. I've got a couple of inches left to go. The dog's just dug a bloody massive hole in the garden, so I had to fill that in. Some topsoil. Basically bonkers. She's watching Cuss. The dog's watching Cuss. She seems to be liking the agility section. She's up. Then she'll jump off the sofa, go to the TV. Head will be up. You see her head after doing the agility course, or whatever, or they're doing their own one. They do one. It's the dogs. There's a team, 2 teams. They're going up against 2 teams. Sorry if I'm bullying you guys, but this is what my dog's like. Cuss is a big thing, as you know, at the moment, and the 2 teams running against the clock, going to fetch grab a tennis ball out of a Cuss, design bloody thing what holds the tennis balls anyway. So the dogs go on it, jump the paws go on into the box like a box they do, and then they grab the ball, run back, and it's the quickest team to to get all the dogs back. Yeah, and the dogs like this. Watching them, funny. Yeah, right guys, I think what we're coming up to, I can't quite see, hang on. Yeah, coming up to nearly half an hour, so I think I've bored you enough. So, I hope all you guys and girls have had a good weekend. I'm looking forward to watching some more videos. And I'm going to finish this off, have me tea, let's see what's on tonight. So, I'm going to wish each and every one of you a great weekend. Hope you have a great week. All the guys going to Muletown, have a great time, guys. And I hope you guys who are going to take your match's tribute pipe if you got one. I know Jim Corbett, it'd be great for him. It's certainly going to do his morale a big boost, getting out there, meeting people, talking to people. So I wish you all the best with that, Jim. Yeah, it's going to do you the world of good, mate. Yeah, you've only taken 2 pipes because, yeah, like you said, it's a pipe show. There's going to be some massive bargains in there. So you guys go into the Muletown, please send us Brits over the pond there, plenty of video. Let us know what you picked up, what bargains you got, pipes, tobacco, or whatever, accessories. It's all part of the what we do, our hobby. So wish you all the best, guys, and I'll say sweet smokes, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care now. Ta-ra, guys. All the best.